I'm starting the session. Listen. So in the previous session, in the DDL commands, we discussed about alter command. Using this alter command, we can add the columns. To add the columns, we use add keyword. We can drop the columns. To drop one column, use drop column keyword. To drop multiple columns, use drop keyword. And we can rename the columns. To rename the columns, we use rename column keyword. And we can modify the field sizes and data types. So using modify keyword, we can modify the field sizes and data types. Using add constraint, we can add the constraints. Using rename constraint, we can change the constraint name. Using disable constraint, we can disable the constraints. And using enable constraint keyword, we can enable the constraints. And using drop constraint keyword, we can drop the constraints. So for these 10 purposes, we are using this alter command. So now you know very clearly about two commands. Create and alter. So Oracle SQL is providing DDL commands. 7 DDL commands it is provided. What are those? Create, alter, drop, flashback, purge, truncate, and rename. So these are the 7 DDL commands provided by the Oracle SQL. Now among these commands, you know 2 commands, create and alter. To create the table, we are using create command. To change structure of table, like adding columns, dropping columns, we use alter command. And now in today's session, I cover drop, flashback, and purge. And maximum today, I try to finish these DDL commands. So initially, I start with drop, flashback, and purge. Pay attention and listen carefully here. So this drop, flashback, and purge are related commands. Drop, flashback, and purge. These 3 are the related commands. Listen carefully here. So to understand about drop, flashback, and purge, I'm giving one simple example to you. So very easy, you already know. I'm giving one example. So with this example, you can understand very easily about drop, flashback, and purge. Listen. For example, here on desktop, one file is there. Demo1.txt file is there. On desktop, one file is there. Demo1.txt file is there. This is one text file. So in this, some text is there. So this is a file. Now what I am doing is, I am deleting this file now. So just I am right clicking on it. I am selecting delete option. So when we delete the file, where this file will go now? To the recycle bin. So deleted files go to the recycle bin. I am selecting delete option. As of now, recycle bin is empty here. Observe. Recycle bin is empty now. This recycle bin is empty. Okay, I'm deleting this file. So when we delete the file, that goes to the recycle bin. So now in the recycle bin, our deleted file is there. In the recycle bin, our deleted file is there, demo1.txt. Just now we deleted. On 11th May at 2:24, just now we deleted it. So, okay, deleted file will be placed in the recycle bin. Why it is placing in the recycle bin? Why it is placing in the recycle bin? If accidentally, if we delete the files, in the future, if we want to recollect it, again you can recollect. For that purpose, it is placing in the recycle bin. So, okay, accidentally we deleted this file. We want to recollect it. We want to restore it. So what we have to do? Right click, then select which option? Restore option. So when we select restore option, again this file will be located on desktop. Observe here. Deleted file again came, again we can use it. So once again I'm repeating, just here we are deleting. So when we delete, it goes to the recycle bin. From the recycle bin, if you want to recollect, right click and select restore option. Similarly, here, drop command is just like delete command. This drop command is just now I explained delete. Just like deleting file, here we delete the table. Drop command is just like delete. There we are deleting the file, here we are deleting the table. To delete the table, we use drop command. So in the Windows, to recollect the file, you are using restore option. This flashback command is just like restore. Flashback command is just like restore option in the operating system. That's it. Okay. Observe here. Drop. This drop is the DTL command. It is used to drop the, drop means delete. Used to drop the database objects. It is used to drop the database objects like tables, views, indexes, etc. So to drop the database objects like tables, we use drop command. And when we drop the table, where it will go? It goes to the recycle bin. When we drop the table, it goes to recycle bin. So we are dropping the table means it is deleted. But deleted files will be stored in the recycle bin because in the future, if you want to recollect it, we can recollect. So to use this drop command, the syntax is, for dropping the table, the syntax is, syntax for dropping table. Syntax for dropping table. So we write like this. Drop table, table name, and sometimes we write purge. Writing purge is optional. So when we write this purge, we discuss. Okay. So this is the syntax we have to follow to drop the table. Okay. Drop table, table name. Sometimes we write purge. Writing purge is optional. Okay. So now observe here. If you want to drop one table, there is one table is there, employee table is there. If you want to drop that employee table, simply we write drop table, table name is employee. So this is the example. Drop table employee. See here. I'm opening SQL Plus. Our batch schema is C ## batch 2 PM. Naresh, it is the password. I'm setting page size as 200 and line size as 200. And I'm clearing the screen. Observe here. So to see the tables list created by the user, all tables information stored in which table? User tables. So we write like this. Select table name. Select table name from user tables. So select table name from user tables. It displays the tables list created by the user. Till now we created 12 tables. Okay. Now there is one table is there, student 6 table is there. I want to drop it. So there is one table is there, student 6 table is there. The student 6 table we want to drop now. So to drop this student 6 table, what we have to write? Drop table student 6. So now when we drop it, where it will go? Recycle bin. Now student 6 table will be, it will be placed in recycle bin. It will be placed in recycle bin. To see the recycle bin, just simply we write show recycle bin here. Show recycle bin means it displays the recycle bin, displays dropped tables. It displays dropped table list. So dropped tables will be displayed. Dropped tables will be placed in the recycle bin. So those dropped tables will be displayed. Okay. Now we are dropping the table that will be placed in the recycle bin. So why it is placing in the recycle bin? In the future we can recollect it. In the future if you want to recollect, we have to use one command. What is that one? Flashback. So this flashback command is used to recollect the or restore the dropped table. So if you want to restore the dropped table, we can use this flashback command. So to use this command, the syntax is flashback table name to before drop. And sometimes we write rename to give the new name. That's it. This is the syntax we have to follow. So specifying rename to new name is optional. So this is the syntax for using flashback. So flashback table name to before drop, rename to new name. So this syntax we have to follow. Okay. For example, here we are dropping the student 6 table. The student 6 table we are dropping. This table will be placed in the recycle bin. From recycle bin, we want to recollect now. So to recollect that student 6 table from recycle bin, we write like this. Flashback table. What's the table name? Student 6 to before drop. That's it. So what is the meaning of this one, sir? To before drop means, so when we drop the table, whatever the table state is there, in that table state, it will be restored. What is the meaning of to before drop here? When we drop the table, whatever the table state is there, in that state, that table will be recollected. Whenever we are deleting the student 6 table, if 5 records are there, with 5 records, student 6 will be restored. Whenever we are dropping the student 6 table, if 10 records are there, with 10 records, table will be restored. So here we are telling that when we drop the table, whatever the table state is there, in that table state, please restore it. Like that we are requesting. So now I'm showing it practically. Observe. Okay. See, very, very simple. Just like here, demo 1 text file is there on desktop. Just like here we are deleting. That goes to the recycle bin. Similarly, drop command we use to drop the table goes to the recycle bin. From the recycle bin, if you want to collect this file, we use restore option here. Here restore option we are recollecting the file. Just like this, in our Oracle, we are using flashback command to restore the table. In your mobile, you are using Google Photos or Gallery. Their deleted photos will be stored in the recycle bin. Why it is placing in the recycle bin? In the future, if you want to restore them, you can restore. That is the benefit we are getting. Similarly, here also same. Now I'm showing it practically. Observe. Select star from student 6 we are writing. In these 3 fields are there. 3 fields are there. Okay, and 3 records are there. This table we want to drop. Student table name is what? Student 6. What we are trying? Drop table student 6. Okay, so before that, see, we are dropping the table student 6. So drop table student 6. Drop table student 6 we are writing. Now table is dropped. So table is deleted now. You cannot use the table now. Table is deleted. Observe, if we write select star from student 6, what it is showing? Table or view does not exist. Means it is deleted. So previously when we typed select star from student 6, it was showing 3 records. But after dropping the table, now table is deleted, table is dropped. If we write select star from student 6, what it is telling? Table or view does not exist. So to delete the table, we use drop command. Okay, for example, sometimes we may accidentally delete. Assume that accidentally we deleted student 6 file, a student 6 table. We want to recollect it. So you can check in the recycle bin. To see the recycle bin, what we have to write? Show recycle bin. Show recycle bin means it displays dropped tables. So here we are writing show recycle bin. It is displaying dropped tables. Observe here. So dropped table name is what? Observe. Student 6. This is the original name. And in the recycle bin, it also maintains one name. This is recycle bin name. Okay. And object type is table. And when we dropped it, that date and time also it is maintaining. On 11th May 2022, okay, 14 means 2 at 2:35. So in 24 hours, it is displaying the time here. 14 hours means 2 p.m. So 2:35 at 2:35 p.m. table is dropped. Student 6 table is dropped. Okay, assume that accidentally we dropped this table. We want to recollect this one. So to recollect this, which command we have to use? Okay, flashback table. What's the table name? Student 6. Okay, then what we have to write? To before drop. So before going to drop the table, before dropping the table, whatever the table state is there, in that state, it will be flashed back. In this state, it will be restored. So when we were dropping the table, how many records were there? 3 records. How many columns were there? 3 columns. So with 3 columns, 3 records, now table will be restored. Observe here what it is telling. Flashback complete. Now the table is restored. Now if you see the recycle bin, now the recycle bin is empty. Observe. Show recycle bin. What it is displaying? Empty. Nothing it is displaying. Show recycle bin means empty. Because the dropped table we recollected. Okay, now observe here, select star from student 6 we are writing. It displays the records again. So it is displaying the records. See here, table is recollected or not, observe. Table is restored. So this is the way of using flashback. So drop command is used to delete the tables. So to recollect the deleted tables, we use flashback command. That's it. And next, see, one more command is there. Purge command is there. When we use this purge command, see here, purge is used to delete the table, is to delete the dropped table from recycle bin. If you want to delete the dropped table from recycle bin, we are using this purge command. Purge command, purge means the general meaning is delete, remove. So purge is used to delete the dropped table from recycle bin. See the syntax here. To use this purge command, we write purge table, table name. Purge table, table name. So this syntax we have to follow to delete the dropped table from recycle bin. Okay. Now observe. For example, purge table student 6 we are writing. Now student 6 table will be deleted from the recycle bin. Again, you cannot recollect it now. So with this query, student 6 table will be deleted from recycle bin. Again, we cannot recollect it. Okay. Next. See. So this is about purge command. Now I'm showing it. Observe. As of now, student 6 table is existed in the database. So this student 6 table I want to drop now. Drop table. Table name is student 6. So when we drop the table, it goes to the recycle bin. Now this table is in the recycle bin. Show recycle bin means it is displaying the dropped table. This is the dropped table. Okay. So now I want to delete from this recycle bin also. The student 6 table I want to delete from recycle bin also. So delete from recycle bin. What we write here? Purge table. What's the table name? Student 6. So table is purged. Table purged it is displayed. Means from this recycle bin, student 6 table dropped. Again, you cannot recollect it. Okay. So select star from. What's the table name here? Student 6. Okay. So this is not available here. It is dropped already. And it is not available in recycle bin also. Show recycle bin. Observe here, recycle bin is empty. From the recycle bin, it is removed. So if you want to delete a table from recycle bin, we have to use which option? Purge option. It is just like here, demo1 file we are deleting. Okay, this is placed in the recycle bin. From the recycle bin also, if we want to delete, just right clicking and we are selecting delete option. This delete option is just like purge. Here delete means we are deleting from recycle bin. Okay. Just like delete option in the recycle bin, there purge option in the recycle. Okay. Now you know 3 commands very clearly. This drop command is just like deleting file. Here we are deleting the table. Flashback is just like restore. Okay, and purge is just like delete in recycle bin. So from the recycle bin to delete, you are using delete option in the operating system. Purge is just like delete option in the recycle bin. That's it. Okay, now if we want to drop a table permanently, for example, here student 5 table is there. Select star from student 5. Okay, maybe student 5 table is not there. Let me see the table names list. Okay, or otherwise employee table is there. Select star from employee I am writing. See here, employee table is there. In the previous session, somewhere we created it. Okay, this employee table I want to drop permanently. To drop this permanently, what we have to do? I want to drop permanently. Employee table I want to drop permanently. What we have to write? Drop table employee. Then what we have to write? Purge table, employee. So how many queries we are writing? Observe here. 2 queries we are writing. So instead of writing 2 queries, just simply you can also write like this. Instead of writing 2 queries, just simply write drop table, table name, purge. Like this we can write. So instead of writing 2 queries, drop table employee, purge table employee. Instead of writing for 2 times, just simply you can write drop table employee, purge. Now permanently employee table will be deleted. Permanently employee table will be deleted. So to drop the table permanently, you can write like this. You can write 2 queries like this, or 1 query also you can write. This is just like in operating system, to delete a file permanently in one step, what you press? What do you press? Shift F7. This is just like Shift F7. For example, here this file is there. Demo1 file is there. We want to delete this file permanently. So here you can delete, and again in the recycle bin you can delete. 2 steps you are following. Instead of following 2 steps, just simply press Shift F7. Shift F7 means what it is displaying. Observe here. Sorry. Okay. So as of now, my shift key is not working here. So Shift F7 means it will drop the file permanently. So like that, here to drop the table permanently, we are writing drop table, table name, purge. You can write these 2 queries. Instead of writing 2 queries, 1 query also you can write. Drop table, table name, purge. That's it. This is the way of dropping the table permanently. Next, sometimes we want to clear the recycle bin. To clear the recycle bin, to empty recycle bin, we write like this. So to empty the recycle bin, we are writing purge recycle bin. If we write purge recycle bin, if we write purge recycle bin, it empties the recycle bin. All the dropped tables will be deleted from the recycle bin. For example, assume that in recycle bin, some dropped tables are there, like student table is dropped, okay, marks table is dropped, fee table is dropped. So like this, many dropped tables are there in the recycle bin. If we want to delete student table from recycle bin, what we write? Purge table student. Then we want to delete this marks table. What we have to write? Purge table marks. So like this, assume that 10 tables are there. So if you want to delete these 10 dropped tables, okay, all dropped tables we want to delete. So at that time, writing purge table many times, instead of writing purge table many times, just simply write purge recycle bin. So it empties the recycle bin. It empties recycle bin. So to empty the recycle bin, we are writing purge recycle bin. That's it. Okay, whatever the dropped tables are there, all dropped tables will be deleted from the recycle bin. Okay, observe here. As of now, recycle bin is empty. Recycle bin is empty. Now I am dropping one table. Drop table employee. Drop table employee. So it is dropped. This dropped table is placed in recycle bin. Show recycle bin. Observe here, dropped table is in the recycle bin. If we want to recollect it, we use flashback command. If we want to drop this table from here also, what we have tried? Purge table, table name, employee. Okay. Now this will be, employee table will be deleted from this recycle bin. Okay. Now if you see the recycle bin, observe here, recycle bin is empty. From recycle bin, this employee table is deleted by using purge command. And sometimes we need to sometimes we need to clear the recycle bin. So let me see the tables list here. Select table name from user tables. Okay. For example, we want to drop this student 8 table and demo 11 table. Okay, student 8 table and demo 11 tables. 2 tables I want to drop. So select start from student 8 table. Okay, only one record is there. This table I want to drop. And demo 111 table is there. This table also I want to drop. 2 tables I want to drop. So to drop the table, what we are writing? Drop table, student 8. This is placed in the recycle bin. Okay, next drop table, demo 111. This table also placed in the recycle bin. Now to see the recycle bin, what we are writing here? Show recycle bin. In the recycle bin, how many tables are there now? 2 tables are there. These 2 tables I want to delete from recycle bin. I want to empty the recycle bin now. So to empty the recycle bin, instead of writing purge table demo 111, purge table student 8, simply write purge recycle bin. Purge recycle bin means it empties the recycle bin. It empties the recycle bin. Observe here what it is telling. Recycle bin purged. Now see the recycle bin. Observe here, recycle bin is empty. So to empty the recycle bin, what we are writing here? Purge recycle bin we are writing. Okay. So that's it. So this is about the 3 commands. Drop, flashback, and purge. Now you know very clearly about these 3 commands. Okay. So why we are using drop command? Use it to drop the tables. So to delete the tables we are using it. Why we are using flashback command? Use it to restore the table. Use it to restore the dropped table. So to restore the dropped table we are using flashback command. Okay. Why we are using purge command? To delete from recycle bin. Use it to delete dropped table from recycle bin. Okay. Yes, please. All of you confirm. Did you understand these 3 commands? Okay. Now listen. I want to cover some more important points regarding these commands only. Listen carefully. If you don't listen, you cannot understand. See here. For example, there is one table is there. T1 table is there. There is one table is there. T1 table is there with the fields F1 field and F2 field. There is one more table is there. So this T1 table is dropped now. This T1 table is dropped. So T1 table we created with 2 fields and this table is dropped. And after some time, we are creating another table T1 with 3 fields. F1, F2, F3. Now in this, how many fields are there? 3 fields are there. Now again, this table also we are dropping now. Assume that this table is dropped at 250 time. Assume that this table is dropped at 255 time. So now these both dropped tables will be placed where? In the recycle bin. Now observe here in the recycle bin, 2 tables are there now. In the recycle bin, two tables are there. Two T1 tables are there. One T1 table is dropped at 255 time. Another T1 table is dropped at 250 time. Okay, observe carefully. There is one case is there. Here T1 table is there with two columns. We dropped it at 250. After that, we are creating another table with T1 name. Here three fields are there. We are dropping this table at 255. Now both T1 dropped tables are in the recycle bin. Now we are writing flashback table. Okay, table name is what? T1 to before drop. If we write like this, now which one will be recollected here? Two T1s are there. Okay, we are recollecting T1 now. In the recycle bin, two T1s are there. Which one will be recollected? It recollects or it restores recent T1 table. So recent T1 table is what? Okay, T1 deleted at 255. Okay, with the three fields it is created. So with the three fields it is created. This T1 with the three fields will be recollected. But now our requirement is we want to recollect older one. Our requirement is we want to restore older one. The T1 table which is dropped at 250 time, this older one we want to recollect now. That is our requirement. In such type of situations, this recycle bin name is useful. Here it is maintaining recycle bin name. Observe here. This recycle bin name is useful. Even if both dropped tables are having same name, this recycle name will be different. For example, assume that this dropped table name is T1 and this dropped table name is also T1. This T1 table dropped at 255. This T1 table dropped at 250. Okay, now if we are using flashback command, it recollects this recent one only, not older one. If we want to recollect older one, we have to write flashback table. Table name we have to use as this recycle bin name. Flashback table recycle bin name to before drop. Like that we have to write. So in such type of situation, this recycle bin name is useful. Even if dropped table names are same, this recycle bin name is different here. In such type of situations, recycle bin name is useful. Okay, so if we want to recollect the older one, what we have to write is flashback table. Okay, give the recycle bin name here. And that recycle bin name must be give in the double quotes. Okay, and this recycle bin name may vary from system to system and from runtime to runtime. Okay, your system recycle bin names, my system recycle bin names are different. Okay, they vary from runtime to runtime. Okay, they vary from system to system. So I'm copying this recycle bin name here. So flashback table, here we use recycle bin name. This is the recycle bin name. So flashback table, use recycle bin name to before drop. So like this we have to write. Flashback table, then give the recycle bin name to before drop. Okay, we must specify this recycle bin name in the double quotes. That's it. This is the way of recollecting the older one. So when multiple dropout tables are having same name, if we recollect, it recollects the recent one. If we want to recollect the older one, we have to use recycle bin name. That's it. So I'm showing it practically. Observe. So quickly I'm creating two tables. Observe here. Just observe, try to understand. I'm creating a table with the name T1. So, or otherwise one T1 table is there. Let me check it. Okay, let me drop that one. Okay, I'm creating one new table with the name T1. Observe here, create table, table name is T1. Okay, table name is T1. I'm giving first field name F1, number data type. Okay, so that's it. With one field I'm creating. I want to insert the records now. Insert into T1 values. I'm giving values as 1001, 1002. Two records I'm inserting. To save this table data, what we are writing? Commit. To see this table data, what we are writing? Select star from T1. So now observe here, this T1 table has how many fields? One field, two records are there. Now I'm dropping the table now. Observe here. Drop table T1. Now T1 is dropped. Observe here. T1 table is dropped. Where it is placed? In the recycle bin. Okay. So now in the recycle bin, how many tables are there? Observe here. Two tables are there. So previously created T1 table. Just now we created one T1 table. Okay. One T1 table is dropped at 2 o'clock. Sorry, 3 o'clock. Okay, 15 minutes 3. In 24 hours it is displaying. At 3 o'clock, this table is dropped. And this table dropped at 3:1. One table is not having any data. One table is having data. Okay, one table is deleted at 3 o'clock. One table is deleted at 3:1. Now, if we use the flashback command, which table will be recollected now? 3:1. Recent one will be recollected. If you want to check, you can check here. I am using flashback command for restoring this T1 table. Flashback table T1. Flashback table T1 to before drop. So now recent one will be recollected. This recent table has one field, two values. Okay, observe here. Select star from T1. Okay, it is having, observe, one column, two values. Recent one is recollected. Or otherwise, in the recycle bin also you can check. Okay, observe the time. The T1 table dropped at 3:1 recollected. The T1 table dropped at 3 o'clock is still there in the recycle bin only. So with this, you can understand that this recent one is recollected. Okay, but we want to recollect the older ones. Once again, I'm dropping the table T1. Drop table T1. Now observe the recycle bin. In the recycle bin, two tables are having same name. One table is dropped at 3 o'clock. Another table is dropped at 3:3. Now, if we use flashback command, the table dropped at 3:3 will be recollected. But we want to recollect this older one. To recollect the older one, we have to use this recycle bin name. So I'm copying this recycle bin name now. So we write like this. Flashback table recycle bin name. This is the recycle bin name 2 before drop. That's it. So now table will be recollected now. Observe. Flashback complete. Observe here, select star from T1 means this T1 is not having any rows. It is displaying no rows selected. And if you see the table structure, okay, so it is also having one field only. And if you see in the recycle bin, older one is recollected. Observe here. The table dropped at 3 o'clock is recollected, not 3:3. 3:3 is still there in the recycle bin only. Older one is recollected. So if we want to recollect the older dropped table, we have to use this recycle bin name concept. That's it. That's why in the recycle bin, it is maintaining the name. Now, listen carefully. One more example I'm taking. Another case. See, for example, there is a table is there. Table name is T1. We are dropping this table After dropping this table will be placed in the recycle bin. Now in the recycle bin, T1 table is there. Now after dropping this, another table we are creating with the name T1. Okay, now to recollect the dropped T1 table, what we write here? Flashback table. Table name is what? T1 to before drop. Before drop. If you write like this, now it will give error. If we write like this, it will give error now. Why it is giving error? Because within the schema, table name must be unique. Table name should not be duplicated. Okay, what is our schema name? Our schema name is C # batch 2 PM. So in this, already one existing T1 table is there. If you are recollecting from the recycle bin, again this will come into the database. So within the schema, okay, table name must be unique. So table name cannot be duplicated. So that's why you cannot recollect. This is the reason. Okay, so that's why we are unable to recollect now. So now what we have to do? We have to recollect by using. So it gives error as original name used by another object. So original name T1 used by another object, this error it will give. So you cannot recollect with this name. We have to use another name now. So to use another name, what we are writing is flashback table. T1 we want to recollect now. T1 to before drop. Okay, in such type of situations, observe the syntax of flashback here. In such type of situations, what we have to use? Rename to. Rename to give the new table name. Okay, so flashback table T1 to before drop. T1 is already used by another table. So we are renaming the T1 to the new name T2. With T2 name, we are recollecting now. Or otherwise, I am giving T1 old. So flashback table T1 to before drop. Rename to. Rename to. Rename to T1 old I am giving. Or T2 also you can give. Any name you can give. So now it will be recollected. But recollected table name is what now? T1 old. So observe here. See. Here already one T1 table is there. Existed in the database. In this I am inserting some records for our understanding purpose. I am inserting some records. Insert into table name T1 values 3001 and 3002. Okay, to save it, commit. Okay, observe here. Select star from T1. So now T1 table is there. It is having 3001, 3002 data. Now observe the recycle bin now. In the recycle bin, one object is there with the name T1. This one we want to recollect now. So to recollect it, now we cannot recollect because in the schema already T1 existing table is there. If it is recollected from recycle bin, this table name is also T1. Within the schema, table name should not be duplicated. That's why you cannot recollect now. So observe here, flashback table. Table name is T1 to before drop. Observe, it is giving error. What is the error it is giving? See here, original name is used by an existing object. So this table original name is T1. This is used by another object. So with this name you cannot recollect. So in such type of situations, what we have tried here? Flashback table name to before drop, rename to give the new name here. I am giving new name as T1 old. T1 old. Flashback complete. Observe here. It is recollected now. It is recollected with another name. Another name is what? T1 old. Observe here. Select star from T1 old means it is displaying the data 1001, 1002. Select star from T1 means it is displaying the data 3001, 3002. Observe. So with the new name, with another name, we recollected the T1 table here. So this is the way of using flashback. So this is about flashback, drop and purge. 3 commands you know now. So drop command is used to drop the tables. Flashback command is used to restore the dropped table, and purge command is used to delete from the recycle bin. That's it. So 3 commands are over. Now, last 2 commands. So with this DDL commands will be over. Listen. Truncate command. This truncate command is the DDL command. It is used to delete all records from table. Truncate command is used to delete all records from table. If you want to delete all records, complete information from the table, we use this truncate command. So table means you can understand like table structure plus table data. Okay, so table means table structure plus table data. So table structure plus table data is called table. For example, there is a table. Table name is customer. In this, customer ID, customer name, and customer city are the columns. So customer ID 1, name and city name. 2, B, and city name. So like this data is there. So in this customer, we are calling as the table. So here, this CID, C name, C city, this one we are calling as the table structure. And here 1A HYD, 2B Delhi, this is called a table data. The structure plus data we are calling as the table. So table is having table structure plus table data. If we use truncate command deletes all tables. Means it deletes table data. Means this data will be deleted when we use truncate command. When we use truncate command, this table data will be deleted. If we use truncate command here, it truncates all records from the table. But table structure will not be deleted. Structure will be existed. Table will be existed. Table's complete data will be deleted. Truncate means delete, remove. It deletes all records from the table. So truncate deletes table data, but it will not delete. It will not delete table structure. Table structure will not be deleted. Just table data will be deleted. So complete table data will be deleted, but table structure will not be deleted. That's it. For example, here T1 table is there. This T1 table has. To use this truncate command, syntax is truncate table name. Truncate table name. This syntax we have to follow. It removes all records from the table. For example, we are writing truncate table name I am giving as T1. So complete T1 data will be deleted. Observe here in the T1 table, there are table data is there 3001 and 3002. I'm writing truncate table. Table name is T1. So table is truncated. Okay, observe here. Select star from. What is the table name? T1. What it is telling? No rows selected. It is not telling that table is not existed. It is telling that no rows selected means rows are not there. Table is existed. So table is existed or not, if you want to check, you can see the table structure also. Table is existed. Observe. T1 table is existed. It has one column, but it has no rows. No rows selected. All rows are deleted. All rows are deleted by using which command? Truncate command. So truncate command is used to delete all records from the table. Okay, next command. Next command is rename command. This rename command is used to rename the database objects like tables, views, indexes. If you want to rename, we can use this rename command. For example, there is a table is there. Student 7 table is there. In the student 7 table, one record is there. Student 7 table is there. I want to change this student 7 table name as XYZ. So to change this table name, what we are writing now? Rename. Give the old name. What is the old name here? Student 7. So rename student 7 to give the new name. New name what we are giving? XYZ. What it is telling now? Table renamed. Okay, observe now. If we write select star from student 7, it is telling that table or view does not exist because it is renamed. Previously, select star from student 7 means it was displaying the data. Later, we renamed student 7 name as XYZ. If we use same student 7 name, it is telling that table does not exist because it is renamed. So now use the new name. What is the new name? XYZ. XYZ we are giving. Observe here, it is working. So this is the way of renaming the database objects. So the syntax here is rename, give old name. Rename old name to new name. Rename old table name to give new table name. This syntax we have to follow. For example, we are renaming student 7 table to the new name XYZ. So this is the way of renaming the tables. So now all DDL commands are over. So now I am giving overview on DDL commands. After that I stop the session. Listen. So we are learning Oracle. In the Oracle, we are learning SQL and PLSQL. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. This is one language. This is the query language. In the query languages, we write the queries. In the programming languages, we write the programs. In the query languages, we write the queries. So to write the queries, it is providing 5 sub-languages to us. What are those 5 sub-languages? DDL, DRL, DML, DCL, and TCL. Among these, we finished first sub-language DDL. So DDL stands for Data Definition Language. It deals with the metadata. Here it is dealing with table name, data type, field size, okay, etc. Okay, constraint name, all these are comes under metadata. So DDL commands deal with the metadata. So total 7 commands are there. Create command. Why we are using this create command? It is used to create the tables, views, etc. Okay, next alter command. Why we are using alter command? To change structure of table. So if you want to change structure of existing table, we can use this alter command. Okay. Next, remaining all commands we discussed in today's session only. Okay. Next, drop command. Why we are using drop command? Use it to drop the table. Means to delete the table we are using it. When we drop, where it will go? To the recycle bin. From the recycle bin we want to recollect. Which command we have to use? Flashback. Okay. It is used to restore the table from recycle bin. So from the recycle bin, if you want to restore the table, use flashback command. Okay. Next command is purge command. Why we are using this purge command? Is it to delete the table from, is it to delete the dropped table from recycle bin? So if you want to delete from the recycle bin, we can use this purge command. Okay. And next command is truncate command. Truncate. This truncate command is used to delete all records. Use it to delete all records from table. Okay. It will not delete the table. It will delete table data. Okay. And last command is what? Rename. Okay. It is used to rename the database objects like tables. So to rename the table, we can use it. So these are the 7 DDL commands. DDL commands topic is over. So in the next session, we discuss another sub-language, DRL. Only one DRL command is there, select command. If you are the Java developer or Python developer, for you, select command is very, very important. As a programmer, you should know how to retrieve the data from existing database. So tomorrow we discuss about second sub-language, DRL, select command. Okay, I'm stopping the session here. Thank you, everyone. Okay, see here, please. If anyone is not joined in the Google Classroom, listen. So for your batch, already Google Classroom is created. If anyone is not joined in the Google Classroom, please send your fee receipt and Gmail ID to this WhatsApp number. Okay, send your fee receipt and Gmail ID to this WhatsApp number. Sir will add you in the Google Classroom. From now onwards, I will not upload the notes in this link. This link is temporary link. I will upload in the Google Classroom only. In this link, I will not upload the link. I upload the notes. If you are not joined in the Google Classroom, please contact to this number. I will not upload notes in this link. I upload notes in the Google Classroom only. Okay, thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Good afternoon. Notes?